Hello everybody, welcome to Shrewd Archery. Anthony here, and in this video I'm going to be testing out the Shrewd Atlas Double VBar. Alright, so what I am going to test out on this VBar is how well Shrewd's clamping system holds. We're also going to be testing out to see how well the anti-walkout washers actually work. Does it actually stop your VBar, or I guess your sidebars, from working out from the VBar itself? And we're also going to be taking a look at the adjustability of this VBar. I'm going to be taking a look at the mark distances for both vertical and horizontal. That way you can get an idea on the range of adjustment that you can see with the markings on the VBar. Of course, you can go way beyond those. You just won't have a defined mark, and you'll have to do some measurements to make sure that your VBars and stuff are even. But we're going to be checking out their range and seeing what you can do with them as well. So stay tuned through the entire video to see each of those parts. There will also be a link to Shrewd's website, so you can get pricing and check out where you can actually pick up the Shrewd Atlas VBar or double VBar like this one, because they do make a single for compound bows. And this video kind of covers those aspects too, because it has to do with, you know, the endurance, the reliability of this VBar. All right, so now let's check where everything is at and what settings we have. So if we look from underneath here, we've locked this axis, this axis. We locked all the axes, but with the one we're actually testing is this one right here, and we have that set at number 6, and this is going to be testing your horizontal. So your left to right. And we are running a 32-inch, actually 32.5-inch side stabilizer off of it. It's basically a front rod we're running off this side VBar mount here. And I'm going to be putting weights on top of that. And we will be checking to see if our indicator moves, because if the weight's too much, this will start to sag and the clamp will not hold the weight. So let's get started. So to start off, I have 15 ounces here that I'm going to screw onto the end of this side rod. All right, 15 ounces. Are we still holding? Looks like it. Yep, still sitting at 6. Let's get some more weight, because this covers most of the recurve division, at least in terms of VBar, side weight. But the compounders out there, you guys take it to the next level, and well, we need to go and match you and see if this VBar can actually hold up to that weight. So we have another 15 ounces that I can screw onto the end here. All right, and let's check, are we holding? It looks like we're holding. The table might fall over before this VBar actually bends to the weight, before the clamp that is holding this axis, this vertical axis in place, actually moves. I think my table might tip over first. We'll find out though. All right, my last set of weights is 7 ounces plus an end cap, so I guess we could call it 7.5. And I'll screw that on, and let's see where we're at. Ah, all right. And again, it looks like 0 movement, which is super impressive. It's not moving at all. We can even give it a little wiggle here. It's not moving. My table is actually moving, and that's pretty cool. You can see it in the other camera down below. This VBar's, it's holding all the weight. So in total, we actually have 37.5 ounces on the end of a 32.5 inch sidebar, and I'll double check that just to make sure. Yes, it is 32.5. Pretty cool, and still we can wobble it. Oh, table started tipping there. So now I think it's time to test out the vertical axis, or up and down. This was a test of the back and forth. Of course, in the position we have it, it looks like it's up and down. But now let's check out our true up and down, so where you can actually put an angle onto your V-bars. So I know some people like to do that, so let's see how much weight it can take. Can it take all 37.5 ounces? It should, because the other side didn't, that we just tested here, but we'll find out. All right, so we're back at it, this time with the vertical axis, even though it's horizontal. It is the vertical axis. We have the setting of 12 and 12. And we can actually look at both of these because they're both going to be put under stress. They're both going to be put under stress at the same time. Of course, first to this one, and then it's going to transfer over to this one. So we'll see how this goes. We're going to start off with 15 ounces right away, right on the front here. And it looks like everything is holding steady so far. I may have to lower this camera more. This is like a never-ending thing. All right, here goes another 15 ounces onto the front. Are we getting any movement? No movement still, but we can get some wobble going on here. Nope, still holding steady. My whole table's moving, but this is still going. All right, now I'm going to put on 7.5 of the final ounces that I have, because I don't have any more than this. And there we go. Are we holding? Yeah, we're holding. Look at, oh, shoot! Cracked my table. Look, here's a piece of my table. I probably caught that on camera. That was not the V-bar. That was the table. Also, on another point, since we're watching this is actually a great test for the anti-walkout washers, because we're going back and forth, pieces of table, and we're going up and down. And as you can hopefully be able to tell, this is not moving at all. And actually, my mount up here is actually this is actually starting to slide off the table. It's getting kind of sketchy. All right, so I think that concludes the vertical and horizontal tests of this, like how much weight it can take. It can can handle 37.5 ounces without a doubt. It doesn't budge. It moves other things that aren't supposed to move, like tables, quicker than it moves. With that, I'm going to go and show you now the adjustment range of this V-bar. I'm going to stay within the adjustment range that they have marked. You can go outside of that. It doesn't stop you. It's just that you'll have to measure to make sure that everything's even. If you stay within the range, then everything's going to match up perfectly, because all their lines are very accurate and they're all laser cut. And I haven't had any issues so far myself personally. So I'm going to show you the range, and then that'll probably wrap up this video. So let's check it out and see what kind of adjustments we can put on it. We have both of our stabilizers set on the horizontal and the vertical axis. They're both set at 0, and they both match each other. So I'm going to work on putting them both all the way out. Then after I have them all the way out, I'll start doing the pitch, or the up and down. See how high we can go, see how low we can go, and I'll try to do that with them, pretty much all the way out, so you guys can see a good range of motion for this V-bar. Wow, as you can see, this is a really ridiculous range. It is the length of my arm, so we got a good. I don't know. Let's break out our tape measure and find out. Yes. These are 32 inches from each other. Of course, it's going to differ based on how long your sidebars are. I believe I have 12-inch sidebars. Yes, 12-inch sidebars plus the dampener and the weights. We're coming into 15 inches from here to the end where the biter V boxes are. So with that, I get that much wingspan on the V-bar. Of course, you can go further. This is just where the adjustment ends for the left to right. So let's go and check up and down now and see how low we can get them, and then let's see how high we can get them before we run out of adjustment on that too. Okay, so there is the Atlas V-bar in the full, I guess, up pitch position. I never see anybody run their V-bars like this, but you can do it, and there's markings for it, so it is possible. Of course, again, you can still go higher, but you're going to run out of indicators, and then you're going to have to measure from there. But this is pretty wild. Let's try all the way down. I might need to make some adjustments because it might run into my table here, but we'll find out. Alright, and for this last one, I just don't have a good way to mount this. This is the most extreme down that you can set this V-bar, and it's frankly quite ridiculous. It's really crazy. It almost looks like your bow has a set of legs. Alright, so that wraps up this test of the not so fast. I have some more weight, and I want to try it on the Shrewd Atlas Double V-Bar. So I got 5 pounds here. We're going to see how it works, because you guys knew that I couldn't just go to 37.5 ounces and call it quits there. The bar is shorter because I don't want to damage that bar. It's the only one I have for testing such as this. So I have a shorter sidebar that we're using. It's also about 12 inches long. And we're going to be slapping this weight on it and seeing what happens. All right, let's see if it holds up. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's sweet. That's something. It's gonna pull off from there. All right, I have even more. 10 pounds. Oh, the whole table's going. But if I hold the table, oh, it's slipping. It's slipping. As you can hopefully tell, I don't have anything strong enough to actually challenge this V-bar. You know what? Just for kicks, let me hold this, and we'll put 15 ounces on the front. Oh yeah! As you can hopefully see, it's not moving. It's getting heavy though. Whew. All right, I think that's pretty good. This is this is one tough V-bar. Oh man, whew. I'm surprised the wood didn't snap. It was pretty close. It's got all these stress cracks now. I'm gonna need a new table. All right, now that does wrap it up now. 15 pounds and me actually having to hold it. That joint still held in place. I know it wasn't the most scientific, but there's only so much I can do here. If you want things to become more and more scientific, please support the channel by picking up some merchandise at the Sure Shot Archery shop. But this is a really fun test of this Shrewd Atlas double V-bar. They use the same exact system on the compound. If the double V-bar can hold 15 pounds, the compound one the single V-bar is going to hold just as much. This is a pretty exciting test. I had a great time. Took a while to put together, so I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hopefully you found the information helpful. I know I personally was interested because everybody always claims they have such a great V-bar, and then when you pick them up and you actually try them out, they don't work so well in practice. So far, the Shrewd Atlas V-bar, what they say is what it does, and then some. It really can hold up your world. Yeah. All right, I'll let myself out. But before I do, I really appreciate everybody watching. Definitely check out Shrewd's site if you want to see what they have to say about their own V-bar. And with that, stay tuned for my final review on this product soon. I really want to share everything I've learned about it with you guys. And other than that, stay tuned for more videos. And as always, happy shooting!